still quiet though. Boost it up a little. Lower the desktop audio. Something like that maybe. Microphone should be working. I'm getting feedback that it is working. Quite a lot, like 20% room. Okay, I'll boost it a little. Now it's good. Okay, just lower the desktop audio a little more. Oh, that's too much. Boost it up just a little. I actually didn't expect so many people to check the stream. Okay, let's change the scene. Okay. Should be fine now. I think everything is set. But yeah, I wanted to make this stream just to talk a little about the video I uploaded back not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. And yeah. Okay, I'm swallowing my words again. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk and do something at the same time. So yeah, for the past month I've been working and editing and writing scripts for videos to the point that I was so overburdened. And this is so hard to do. How do others YouTubers do it? How can they can talk and do stuff at the same time? Okay, this should be nice and cozy. So yeah, I made the video just laying out all the frustration and the build up from burdening myself from working and editing and writing and programming a map and designing it. That I was just like, should I upload a video where I just talk about it, or so I decided, yeah, why not? And the amount of overwhelming support from everyone, it was overwhelming. Like it made me actually cry. I haven't cried in probably more than 10 years. So I was like, I uploaded the video and I was like, I immediately I felt like I shouldn't have done that. I'll just not look at it, just go do something, take a shower, eat, go to the store, buy something. And that's what I did. I took a shower, I cooked myself something to eat, watched some random YouTube videos and stuff, and I was like, okay, let's see if there's any traction on the video. I click on the channel dashboard, and I see that the video is like in on the first place of the most watched videos in recently, and I was like, what? Then I click on the comments and I see like 50 comments, and then I was like, what? So I went to the Discord with the others, and I told them what the hell is happening. And then and then as I was reading the comments, this emotion kind of started building up and building up and building up, to the point when I was like, I was holding like, no, I'm not gonna cry. I don't cry. I'm hardened, I'm ice cold, I don't cry. And then the first tear came. I was like, okay, one tear. Then another one. Then another one. As I was reading the comments, and another one. And another. And another. Like, to the point, like, you know these crying moments you have when you're like, you don't like cry, but the tears just drop, and you're like sitting there and just letting them drop, and just like that, they keep dropping, and you're just sitting there and just letting it happen because you can't stop it. And then I was reading the comments and the support from people in the Discord, and it was so overwhelming and so nice from everyone that I was like, oh my god. I really thought nobody cared. I really thought it would just be like 2-3 comments maybe, and like a few views. But everyone gave so much support that I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. And I read all the comments. All of them. I read them all. I responded to them all. If there's any comment that I missed, it's probably because I haven't checked for new comments. I responded to all the comments, and I wrote the names of every single one who commented on that video. Like, you can probably hear the list. Like, you can probably hear the list. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, because the microphone has like background noise isolation. But I think people can hear the list. Yeah, and I'm gonna read everybody's names and thank everybody individually, because the comments and my viewers, actually saying my viewers sounds so fucking stupid, and the people who saw the video, they're not just sands in the speck. They're the ones that keep me going. So I even wrote down what I wanna talk about, because I always just swallow my words whenever I start recording, being for a YouTube video or stream or anything. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this and that and this and that and this and that. I hit record and I'm like, now what? Now what do I do? I hit record. What do I talk about? I don't know. So also, a lot of people gave me like ideas and showed me other like mysteries that they thought it would be interesting for me to check out, which is, it's welcomed. I love when people give me ideas and suggestions. Like, somebody a member from the Discord gave me idea about stairs in the woods, some kind of a mystery where people lately started to find stairs in the woods, like just sitting there. So I started reading about it and watching videos about it. So I really got interested into it, and I wanna make a video about it. So that's probably the next video I'm gonna do. I already have one video that it's like 50% ready. Part of the editing is done. The script is written. I sent the script to the voice narrator who's gonna narrate it, and he should be ready soon with the narration and the voice cover. So I think the video should be done soonish, depending on how hard the editing will be. Because sometimes the editing takes like a day, sometimes takes like 3 days, sometimes takes like 5 days of editing non-stop from the morning till late night, like just editing. But yeah, would you ever do stuff like true crime, famous killers, or unsolved murders? I'm not sure, unless the crimes are like how should I say, like there's something supernatural or like something paranormally included, or something unusual, like something extremely unusual. Maybe I will. I'm also thinking of working on a video about the GTA Bigfoot, and not like a mid video or something, but like a documentary of how people started to think that there's Bigfoot in the game. What do Rockstar think? Was it really in the game? Was it removed? What happened after that? Why did they decide to include the Bigfoot in Red Dead Redemption? How did it evolve from that? Because in GTA 5 there is a Bigfoot in there, and like how did that myth gain so much traction that Rockstar heard about it and decided to actually take advantage of it? Something like that. And I also played this game last few days, like not last few days. The game came out like weeks ago, and it's like the last game I played because I've been so deep into editing that I haven't touched a game. Actually, I need some water. Let me just get some water, because I was wondering what should I show on the stream while talking, like having like a screenshot or something. That'll be stupid. So I at least have something so people can see and watch while I talk. Okay, there's a coconut here. There it is. So let me just do this, and I'll continue where I left off. Okay, this should be fine for the next 20 minutes at least. What game is this? It's called Stranded Deep. It's a game where you are like stranded on islands, and you have to survive until... And you have to survive, like hunt, build shelter, keep warm, find stuff, and survive until like help comes, because you can find you can find like flares that you can light and throw in the air. How is this? Flare gun. A flare gun. You can find a flare gun, and sometimes in the horizon you see ships. Like they're so rare that there's no way you can see a ship in the horizon for the first 30 days, maybe 30 in-game days. So when you see a ship in the horizon, you just shoot a flare gun if you want the game to end. And then you get an ending, of course. The game is called Stranded Deep. It's on Steam. It's wrapped more realistic. Yeah, something like that. If you like survival games, there is one called Green Hill. Yeah, I know about it. I haven't played it. I don't have it yet, but someday I'll buy it. Sorry. Anyway, this game that came out like a couple of weeks ago called Stray. It's like a cat game where you play a cat, and you have to solve problems and obstacles. And it's like a post-apocalyptic. It's the story takes place far, very, very, very far in the future. So like the story and the lore of the game is like so very vaguely explained that many people who play the game don't know the full story and the lore of the game. So I'm working on a video right now. Today I was writing a script about it. I'm gonna try and solve the lore and the story and make it into a video explaining the lore, the story, and theories about what happened that led to the apocalypse. I have that. I like Stray, can't get it though because expensive for me. Oh yeah, it's expensive for me too. It was expensive because, well, truth be told, I'm not like I'm not rich. Let's say that I'm not rich. I'm not rich. I have to pay bills, and sometimes the budget is so tight that I have to postpone games that I wanted to buy. But yeah, I want to make a video about it. And when I bought the game, I was like, I bought the game. And as the game was installing on the Steam, I was thinking to myself, oh my god, I'm not gonna financially recover after this. I'm not gonna financially recover after this. Why did I buy the game? I should have waited. In your last video, you mentioned the YouTuber you've been watching that does Gmod exploration. Was that the librarian you were referring? Yes. Yes, it is him. I'm working on a map. Like, I saw his videos, and when I write script, I usually put a video on my second monitor so that I have something to hear, to listen. And then that's when I stumbled upon his channel, and I was like, this is actually interesting. It's actually very creepy. So I put his videos on like a playlist so that they will start one after the other, and sometimes like looking at the second monitor to see what he's up to, what he's finding and stuff. And I was like, actually I should try and make a map just for him, like a map just for him. I was like, it shouldn't be that hard. It's like a 20-year-old engine. Actually, it's hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. I had to watch tutorial after tutorial, how to do sounds, how to add shadows, how to fix bug textures, how to add lights, how to make the lights to work in specific ways. But with some patience and trial and error, I managed to get a hand of it. So I'm working on the map. It's like maybe 5% already, because the progress is slow. Like, you have to be careful for every single texture to be like perfectly aligned, or it like bugs out and your map just crashes. Dude, this is the first time getting a notification from you. Sorry, your channel isn't doing so hot. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't get it either because a lot of people told me that they don't get notifications when I upload. And I contacted YouTube about it and they said no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Not there's no bugs. Everything's fine. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll be sure to check in more often. Stay strong. Thank you. Yeah, the librarian is really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. He's very chill. And there's another video that I've been working on that I think it's gonna be a pretty long video on a game that probably nobody heard about. But I really love that game. It's like a how should I say, minimal horror game. Like there's no jump scares, there's no demons chasing you around, there's no nothing. It's just you exploring an abandoned park with equipment that lets you record voices from ghosts. And the game story is not presented to you. It's not like this is what happened. Go there, now go here, now go do this, do that, do this, do that. The game story is like, here's the park, it's open world, go and figure out what happened. And the story is like multi-layered. It's not like a main story. There's like many little stories that happen in the park. And you have to figure out the main story, but you can also figure out the little sub-stories that are also happening in the park. And they're so very vaguely hinted. Like what happened here, what happened to this ghost, to that ghost. Is this ghost connected to that ghost? Does this ghost died here or there? And you have to solve it on your own. And even after you finish the game, you'll be left with more questions than answers. So you have to like probably replay the game again and write down like hints and voices that you heard that give you hints, and just like connect the story and the plot points and stuff. So I'm working on a video like that, and I still haven't figured out the story. I beat that game like 7 times maybe, and I still haven't figured out the story, like what exactly happened to this ghost or that ghost. Is this ghost connected to that ghost and stuff like that? That I for some miracle I was able to contact the developer of the game. I contacted the developer of the game and he responded to me and he gave me hints and answers to some of my questions. That I was ecstatic. I didn't believe that he would respond. I was so happy that he responded. So I'm working on a video like that. It's gonna be really long about this game. And it's gonna take some time for that video, but I'm slowly writing the script because the script is gonna be really long. Like there's a lot of mysteries. Okay, let me... The fire is out. Let me just reach a point where there is food so I don't have to worry about food and drink, so I can sit down and like relax, watch the waves and talk about other stuff that I want to talk. I'm gonna read some comments now. The older a game is, the harder making stuff in it gets because a lot of mechanics have been found and there's a lot of probability that there's unknown stuff. Yeah, that's true also, but if like I think about it this way, if it's a video I want to make, it doesn't matter how old the game is. I just want to make it. Okay, give me a second. There's one comment that is what game is that? The game is called Silvio. You mean the game that I was talking about, or the game that you're seeing on the screen? The game you're seeing on the screen is called Stranded Deep. The game I was talking about just now, about writing a really long script, called Silvio. Scared the shit. Okay, let me see. These comments have been held for review, but it's alright. So I'm gonna. Okay, comment. The comment should show up now. Let me just get some food. This should be a good place to sit and just relax and watch the waves. I can drop this, I guess. Okay, that's good. I think the problem is that YouTube tends to notify more about channels the users tend to interact more. Since you've been kind of busy, users can interact more to YouTube notify them. I mentioned this as I follow a channel around 1 year, but I have been interacting a lot there, and I'm always receiving notifications. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know how YouTube algorithm works. It's so random. It's very random. Like there is a statistic that you can check in your YouTube channel where it shows you how much percent of YouTube is recommending your videos, and that thing just fluctuates. Sometimes goes up. Even if you don't upload videos, it goes up. And then you upload a video, and instead of going even more up, it goes down. So I just gave up on the algorithm and trying to figure it out, and contacting YouTube and asking them how does it work, why is this video not being recommended, why is subscribers fluctuating, like losing 50 subscribers in 1 minute and then getting 50 back the next minute. And they were like, no, it's so fine. So I just gave up on trying to figure out what's wrong or what's right, or how does it work, and just be like, I'll just upload it. Whoever wants to watch is gonna watch. I keep hearing the fire crack and thinking it's my ringtone starting up but ending. Yeah, when I write scripts like all day and I get like exhausted, I just boot up this game and just light a fire and just sit and just watch the waves for like at least an hour. It's like so relaxing. You'll be alright for a YouTuber. It's gonna be okay for you, don't worry. Okay. Thank you. I hope I'm really enthusiastic to make more videos. Like I really hope I don't lose that enthusiasm, because there's a lot of videos I want to make, and they require a lot of work. Cause I don't want to just be like, oh, here's the text, here's some images, here's some videos, enjoy. I want to make them like a nicely styled like presentation with good music and like sections. Like here's how I do my videos now. Like the video starts with an intro, which is like the intro for the topic, not like the intro where it says these myths and like wording this video with blah blah blah. An intro for like the topic itself, like some music, some collection of videos or audio, like to be like, here is what you're gonna see, here is what is this video about. Then be like then the video be starting with like introduction, like the video is based on this. If it's a game, it's gonna be like, the game came out of this, made by this, by this developer or this studio. It's about this. The game has been gaining tractions, winning awards, blah blah blah. But there's some secret stuff, and that we're gonna talk about. Then pause the video, like give the audience some time to like to take a break, show some like short montage, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds montage, so that the audience can have a break. Then jump into the topic. Tell the topic. If the topic is long, if the script for the topic is long, maybe have a break between in the topic itself. Then when the topic is ending, have another break with a montage. Usually a music that is like instead of like the montage for after the topic is presented in the game, a break where it's like a little montage, but not like to make you interested, but like to slowly pull you out of the topic. Like the topic is ending, here is some montage that you can see what happened, how people are reacting and stuff like that. Then pulls you out, gives you an ending, like summarizes the video, and then the video ends. What game is that? What game is this? Stranded Deep. It's on Steam, check it. It's really cool. Survival. The algorithm is a mess, so messy. Oh, starting to rain. The algorithm is a mess, so messy. I don't even think the engineers at Google know what makes it work. It's like an entity of its own. That's my best guess. I cannot do the same with Gmod. I load into a calm map sometimes with some music. Oh, that's loud. Let me lower it a little. I can do the same with Gmod. I load into a calm map, sometimes with some music in the background, and just walk around or just relax. Yeah, like sometimes just load a game where you can relax and just like this, just watch the waves and the scenery. Can be really good. Like I've been like for the past month I've been like I gotta write the script. I have to write the script. I start writing the script. Then I'm like, oh, I forgot to write this. Then I like rip the script off, write it again. Oh, the voice narration for the video is done. I have to edit, but I have to write the script. I edit. Okay, let's take a break. Now write the script. Now keep editing. Oh, I need this. Go inside the game, record it, go out, convert it, edit it, keep writing and I get to the point like my mind is like scribbling all the stuff that I have to do, that I'm just like, no, I can't work anymore. So I just boot up a game like this and just stare at the waves. Talking about this stuff, I remember when you used to do San Andreas myths, like almost all myth hunters, you used to have personal car, which it was the Sand King. Yeah, actually the Sand King, I don't know how. I think the Sand King was just happened to be my personal car because when I started to investigate myths there, when I loaded the game, the Sand King was the first car nearest to me. And I'm like, doesn't matter what car, I just need to go where I need to investigate. There's a car here, jump in. So I go there, I investigate, I record, and I don't save the game. I just quit. Why should I save the game? I have done nothing. I just investigated an area. I haven't done any mission, any progress on the game, so why should I save? So I exit the game, make the video, upload the video. Next time I want to record, I get back to the game, and I'm at the same point, and the Sand King is right next to me. So I'm like, first car here, the first car I see, get in, go to the location. And that's how the Sand King became my personal car. Then I was like, oh wait, everyone has personal cars, like preferred cars. They wanna travel to the location and investigate. And I was like, what should be my car? Oh, it's I have done like 3-4 videos with the Sand King, so let's do it with the Sand King. I guess it's a good thing I broke up the recording into sections. Well, you when someone sends me, like, for me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's one recording or multiple, because I break it down myself, because I'm like, okay, let's separate the intro from the introduction, from the topic, from the outro. So I separated, so even if it's a full recording, I still separate it. I put it on a program, like, I put it on a program, okay, now let's see let's crystallize the voice better so it can be better, crystallize this, remove background noise if there is any. Then put it on the editing program. Then I put all the files in the editing program. I slide them all the way to the end, and I start picking, okay, where's the intro? Pick up the intro, put it on the video, start editing. When that is done, edit the break point where the audience takes a break and watches a montage or something. Then I pull the topic, start editing, and that's how I do it. So in other words, for me, it doesn't matter if it's full recording, like one file, or multiple files. For me, it doesn't matter. The GTA San Andreas mid videos, man, the ghost train, the burned house, all that, the memories flow again. Yeah, the ghost train, I was actually really boggled how could the trains, like, first you see a train coming, then you see it going on the same track. I was like, why is it like that? Like, it's pretty easy to program one track to be for ongoing trains and one track to be for incoming trains. Like, why did they make it like that? It makes no sense. Like, I know it was 2014, but come on, it's not like, it's like 3 or 4 sentences of coding. It's not that hard. The burnt house, I think the burnt house, first of all, I'm really annoyed that I had to mute a lot of the music that I was using for the videos, especially in the San Andreas one, because most of that music that was there got copyrighted, like somebody bought it and now they own the rights for it, so I cannot use it anymore. So I had to mute it because I was scared that I might get strikes. Okay, let me just come back with the sound of the game a little, so it doesn't, so it's not just my voice, but at least a little sound from the game itself. And let me just start a fire so it can be cozy again. Oh, I need food and water. Okay, there was another can of food here, which will keep me at least for the night. There it is. Oh, give me that too. Okay, let me just set up a fire, and I'll pick up where I left off. But yeah, if anyone likes this game, it's really good game. It's like it's like the forest, Green Hill. Like, it's not like the forest. There is no like tribes that attack you or something. Okay. Okay, I think I have enough for a fire. Okay. Oh, am I? Okay, I'm good on food and water. Okay, that should be good. Okay, nice and cozy. Okay, let me read some of the comments, then I'll keep... There's more things I want to talk about. Uh... I do remember the Sand King being only one map location, which it was in the big year. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the Slenderman, Banshee, Mothman, and Bunnyman videos that kept me up at night. Yeah, I tried to make them as creepy as possible. Like, not just concentrate on telling the topic of the legend, but also try to keep it creepy, so that it can wake up the imagination of the viewer, and not just be like, oh, here's the legend, here's some screenshots, done. Like that's so easy and like lazy to do. So I was like, I want to make it like creepy. I want the viewer to get chills from listening and watching. I did meat hunting. The car I chose was a car with compact in the name and covered it with the Portuguese flag because yeah, I remember GTA used to have a lot of cars that everyone could be like, oh, I like this car the best or that car the best. There was like a car for every taste. And to be fair, the Sand King was not my taste. It was like just the first car I saw when I was meat hunting. I don't remember the name of my favorite car in the game. It's been so long that I don't remember it. Honestly, the most recent years, the thing that most scared me was the intro for your real life myths and legends. The intros are like they're not hard to do. They're not like all you gotta do is like write on Google like some creepy gifs, creepy images, creepy videos, creepy this, creepy that, scary this, scary that, scary animations, and then just find a song, like a tune or a melody that's like creepy. Then you just put the gifs in the editing program and just, okay, this gif will be good here, this animation will be good for this part of the song, and that's it. It's not hard to do. That deep web video though, oh yeah, the deep web video, I remember I spent all night trying to make that elevator to move, like all night. I was like, why is it not moving? I'm doing everything right. Why is it not moving? Why is this? Why is that? And I was like, I'm gonna have to stay all night to figure out why is it not working. I uploaded that video like 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning. I was editing from probably 3 p.m. afternoon till 7 in the morning. And funny story, that video, the deep web one, is the video that got me a job in a theater. Like, okay, my cat is meowing. Kitty, what do you want? Oh, it's just meowing because it's a crazy cat. So, in 2017, I moved to a different town, and I was like, okay, I gotta get a job. I have to get a job because uploading videos on YouTube is not gonna cut it. Like, I live on my own now. I have to pay bills. I have to provide food. I have to I have to pay the rent and stuff like that. So I had to get a job. So I got a job as a store clerk, and I was like, okay, the pay's actually the pay was bad because I don't know why it was low, but it was like the only job I had. My cat keeps meowing. Anyway, I sent some CVs on different places like big supermarkets, or like I even sent a CV for a designer for clothes, which I never got a call from. But one of the CVs I sent was to a music theater, and it was just saying we're looking for workers at the music theater. And I was like, okay, fine. Even if I work as a cleaner there, it's a music theater. It's awesome. So I sent the CV there, and they didn't call me at first. 2 weeks later, after I got the job at the clerk as a store clerk, I got a call, and they were like, "We're from the National Music Theater. Would you like to come for an interview?" I was like, "Yeah." So I went there the next day for an interview, and they were like, I thought they would be like, we're looking for cleaners, like to clean the stage, or like we're looking for stage builders, like to build the decorations for each show. But the guy was like, we're looking for video editors. I was like, sign me in. He was like, do you know English? I was like, yeah. And then he like, do you have some examples you can give me of your editing? And I'm not kidding. I gave him the video of the deep web. I gave him that video. And I was like, why did I give that video? He's gonna be like, what the hell is this? Instead, he was like, you're hired. I was like, okay, I'm hired, okay, whatever you want, I'll do it. He was like, can you start working at the next day? I was like, I already quit my previous job, even though I didn't. I already quit my previous job, I'm ready to start even now. So he was like, great, tomorrow, 8 p.m, we're gonna set you up with your equipment, and we're gonna give you the programs, and we're gonna give you the task of the editing stuff you have to do. So, as I left the interview, I came home, immediately took a shower, changed my clothes. I went to the store. Like, I'm supposed to work at the next day in the store, but at the next day I am called to work at the theater. So the next day I have to work at the store, but at the same time I have to work at the theater. So I just went to the store. I literally just went inside. The the store owner was there, and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" And I'm like, I'm quitting. I'm sorry, I'm quitting. He's like, why? Why are you quitting? Is something wrong? I was like, no. I got a job at the National Theater. I got a job at the National Theater. And he was like, go, what the fuck you doing here? Go, it's okay, I'll find someone, go and get you, because he knew that my dream job was to work at the show business, or the movie industry, or the theater industry. And he was like, fucking go, just go, it's alright, it's okay, go make your dreams happen, just go, I'll find someone, it's alright. And I was like, thank you. And the next day I was at the theater, so the video of the deep web got me a job at the National Music Theater, like one of the most famous music theaters in my country. And that's the story how the deep web video got me a job at the National Music Theatre. Yeah. Let me read some comments. The Silver Pyramid video is one of your best ones in my opinion. Nice to see a video about an urban legend from my country. Yeah, the Silver Pyramid one was really interesting to me. Funny story. When you said about the Silver Pyramid, about the ghost train, Silver Pyramid. Like when I have to go to work, I take the subway. So when I finished work at the theater, I went to the subway to wait for my train. And it was like 11 p.m. 11 p.m. or something. And let me just check how am I. Okay, I'm good on drinks. And as I was waiting there, checking stuff on my phone, listening to music, a train, like usually when the trains arrive, it will be like either a blue or a red one. Like the red one goes to one location, the blue one goes to the other location. So my train was like the blue one. I hear a train. I see up on the how's it? What was it called? The screen. I look up on the screen. I hear a train. I look up on the screen and I see that the next train should arrive in like 5 minutes. But I already hear it coming. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's arriving sooner. I get up from the bench and I approach to enter the train. The train is arriving, and not only that it wasn't blue or red, it was like white. And I'm like, that's weird. The train just passed through the station, didn't stop, and just kept going. There was nobody inside. And I know that that's probably a train just to examine the tracks and see if all the tracks are working right. I know it's not a ghost train or something, but at the same time I was like, I've never seen that happen. That was weird. And I remember about the Silver Pill ghost train. Also, your Cthulhu video was what got me into H.P. Lovecraft. That video is also incredible. The Cthulhu video, I don't remember much about it. I remember that I think I made a connection with the bloop sound about it, I think. I got into the mythology of the Cthulhu when I played what was that game called? Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. It was like 2005 game that I played and got me into it. Dude, I love your videos. I hope you keep on staying on YouTube. I'm staying. I'm not like even if I don't get much views, like I'm very enthusiastic to make videos. There's like so many videos that I want to make. Even and from the support from everyone on the last video, like that encouraged me even more. Like even if these videos that I make don't get much traction, like just keep making, just for the love of it. Like don't think too much about traction, about views. Just make them because you want to make them, because you love making them, not to impress or reach a goal or something. About these stuff, about screenshots and text you mentioned, if you plan to do these suggestions people mentioned, I guess it got to be that way. Your friends sent you some info, there's not a lot. Oh, you mean about the clubhouse thing? Oh yeah, I'll check it. I'm actually really interested. I'm really interested to read about it. I'll check it. I'll for sure check it. Like, I'm not saying it just to be like, oh, I'll check it. No, I'm actually interested. I'm actually interested, and I want to see if there is enough information that I can at least, if not make a video about it, at least put it in a video where it's like a compilation of game mysteries or something. At least if I can, at least I can put it there, like one of the a part of the compilation. That was so nice. It was kind of like my job. They go and say go to a place and they ask feedback to my colleagues that work for the company, and I'm still with this job and I love it. That's for me. That's like the goal of life. Like, get a job that you love to do. Like, I love my job. I love my real life job. Sometimes it pisses me off. Sometimes I argue with directors and because they want something but it cannot happen because this and this, but they don't want to listen. They're just, you're gonna do it and that's final, and I'm like, nah. But I love it. Like, one time, and I hope nobody from my job is watching right now, but one time one of the technical directors pissed me so much that I threw my phone at him. I threw my phone at him. He ducked, and the phone. Thank God, behind him there was like a curtain behind him. So the phone. So when I threw the phone at him, he ducked, and the phone hit the curtain, slided down, and just slid on the floor. Like it was fine. But yeah, he pissed me so much. So I was on the phone. I was calling some guy to send me some files so I can make the edit for the show, to make the effects for the show. And he was like, "Why are you not done yet? Why is this? Why is this that?" And I'm like, "You know why? This is why." And I threw the phone at him. Thank God he ducked. Great story, and you're a great storyteller. Thank you, but it's hard for me to actually talk. Like, if I feel comfortable, I can talk non-stop. Like when my wife is at home, and if I get impassioned about a topic, I can talk non-stop. But if I don't feel like talking, you can't get out a word out of me. What kind of plans do you have for the future as far as your YouTube goes? Was just rewatching some of the old GTA videos, good memories. I explained some of the videos I want to make. There's also some other things I want to do, like this, for example. Like, every maybe 2 or 3 weeks, just make a stream or a video where it's just updates on what's been happening, ideas, and just talking to people, because I realized that the most important thing is to interact with the people that are watching your video, because we all know these YouTubers, and I'm not trying to like throw shade at them, but I've seen it myself. Like, there's some YouTubers that have a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of subscribers, like millions, and they're always like, oh, remember to like and subscribe, remember to like and subscribe, remember to like and subscribe, tell me what you think about it in the comments. Like, I don't like when your YouTuber does that and then never responds to it, never responds to the comment, never addresses it. Like, he'll be like, "So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments." And people write in the comments what they think. He never checks it, he never responds, and he never mentions it. Like, I know you want comments in the videos, but why say that if you're not gonna even acknowledge that people wrote? Like, even if you read them, I know maybe you read them. I'm not saying that you don't read them, but why not respond to it? Like, it's not at least respond. Like, maybe because you have like a lot of subscribers and viewers, like millions, and you can't respond, or you can't respond to anyone, to everyone. I mean, because it's too much time. But at least 20%, like, or just acknowledge it in the next video, just mention it. Oh, I saw most of the people said this or that, but I've seen YouTubers never address that topic again. Like it never happened. So this is one of the ideas I have. Maybe like have a video or a stream where I just talk and answer questions from people in the chat, or read comments and ideas and suggestions. If not a stream, at least a video, and then respond to the comments, because I read all the comments. I read every single comment on my videos. Doesn't matter which video it is. It might be a video from 5 years ago. I read the comments. I don't respond every time, because how do you respond to a comment? Nice video, liked. Like, sure, you can respond to it, thank you, but if you respond to every video, like to every comment that says nice video, and you respond with thank you, it will seem too mechanic, like too robotic, like you're like programmed to like say thank you. So instead of being like a robotic, like being like thank you, I like and I heart the comment, so that the guy who wrote the comment knows that I saw his comment. I read it. I read the comment, I saw it. So yeah, I read every single comment on my videos. And in the last video that I did, I responded to every single comment. If there's a comment I haven't responded on, it's because I haven't seen it yet. Because I don't stay in the video and just click refresh to check for new comments. Like I wait an hour or 2 or 3, then check if the video has new comments and respond to them. Yeah. So I was working on this. I'm working on the map that I hope I can reach out to the librarian, the YouTuber, and I hope he agrees to check out the map and make a video about it. Because I really like his content. I like how he doesn't just speed run through the map. He checks it, he explores, he talks how he feels, what he thinks. So I really hope I can, when the map is done, I can send him the map, and I hope he likes it and makes a video about it, because I would love to watch him react and explore the map. Also, yesterday a lot of people who contacted me told me not to give up, which I'm thankful for everyone who contacted me and wrote a comment. And I was talking to one of the members from the Discord, and he showed me some other YouTubers who actually quit because of their channels going down into a drought. And when I checked the channels, it was like the channel had like 3 million subscribers. And from those 3 million, his five of his latest videos was like around 1,000, maybe 2,000 views. And I was like, why quit when you have like 1,000 views on your latest video? Like I know that's not like a million that you usually used to do, but that's like still 1,000 people, and at least 1,000 comments. That's still like 1,000 people. It's not like 100 views, but 100,000. Like, and then I thought about it, because I compared it to me, because my channel is not that big to make a 100,000 views on my latest video, or even go close to 10,000, at least not in like the first week. But I compared it like when your video views start to go down, you get this, I don't know how to describe it. You get into this, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe my channel is it's not interesting anymore, maybe people are moving to other stuff, maybe the platform is changing, maybe I'm out of touch, which is, I asked myself that a lot. Am I out of touch? Am I out of touch? Or am I out of touch? Or is YouTube suppressing my content? Or what? So I thought about it. At first I was thinking about 100,000 views and you're quitting? Like, what the hell? But then I thought about it, like, when you get into this sense of drought and your views go down with every video, like you get million, then you start getting 800,000, then 600,000, 500,000, 200,000, 100,000, 900. You start to get this sense of defeat. Like, you're doing the same thing. You're keeping real to your channel. You're keeping real to your content, but you get this sense of defeat. Like there's no coming back. Like, it's gonna just keep going down and down and down and down. So some people decide to like stop when it keeps when the channel goes into a drought. I don't know if that's the right word, drought. Anyway, they decide to stop before the channel goes even more down, because they get this sense of defeat, like they think they're out of touch, like they think that maybe people are not interested anymore, or that the platform is changing, it's not promoting their kind of content, which is the same thing that I felt as they do, because even though they still get 100,000 views on their latest videos, they fell from like 2 million to 100,000. Like 2 million was their norm, and then they fell to 100,000. Like, that's a big gap to fall. Even though it's still 100,000 people watching, that's still a huge gap, and they get this sense of defeat earlier than, like, let's say someone who has a smaller channel, who is like happy to have like 1,000 views and then drops to like 50. Like they say, the higher you get, the more it hurts when you fall. So that's how I think about it. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Clubhouse, yeah, that one. Yeah, I want to read about it. I'm gonna read about it. I actually checked at Google, but I couldn't find any information about it. So if I got the message, if I received the message, info about, I'm gonna read about it. I'm really interested. There's a YouTube channel he mentioned in the Facebook chat that he showed that Clubhouse is based on an actual real life place. Video is in Spanish though. Oh, that's okay. I know a little Spanish, but he explained it for you in English. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna check it. I'm definitely gonna check it. Have you heard? Have you heard of? What's that? Borg.net? It's a supposedly haunted viscerage in Viscerage? Oh, village. Or I don't know what Viscerage is. Anyway, oh, it's starting to rain again. Let me get into a shelter. Oh, I need something to drink. Oh, there's one here. Give me one here. Thank you. I can just get to one shelter and I'll read the comments. Any food here? No, no food. Anyway. The way I dropped the coconut looked like I laid an egg. There you are. Okay. Should be fine for now. Okay, the sound is too loud again. Let me lower it a little. Okay, that should be fine. Borg Vatnet, it's a supposedly haunted village in northern Sweden. I've been there myself and actually stayed there for a night. Didn't see or catch anything though. Let me write it down. Borg Vatnet with double T's. Okay, I'll check it out. Check it later and read about it. I think the Rebellion will check it out. Wouldn't be surprised if he knows about your channel. If he knows about my channel, I'll be starstruck. I'll actually be starstruck. I don't get a lot of views and still I take my sweet time to make one, but I still do them. Yeah, this is what I realized, that don't make, this is what my friend told me, don't make videos to impress and reach a view goal. Firstly, make them for yourself, because it's something you want to make and just have it out there on your channel. And when you do that and you don't give up, and you don't get discouraged because of low views, and just keep doing it and just keep making videos, people will eventually, even if not many, at least some will find it interesting. And like, isn't that the most important thing? Like to, even if one person like loves your video, isn't that like goal achieved? Somebody liked it, somebody enjoyed it. Isn't that like the whole idea, to share it with at least some people, or even if it's one person? It's like you still managed to entertain someone. So that's what I'm thinking about now. Even if it's one person who watches the video, the fact that I managed to entertain someone in a different land, or even like in a different side of the globe, like that still should be considered like satisfying. It's like that some will abandon you in the end, but some will forever stay here. Some of us here are following you since 2012. 2012, that's like 10 years ago. I still can't believe that so many people that gave me support on the last video were like people watching from 2012. Like, that's 10 years. Which actually makes me feel bad for taking a long hiatus, but sometimes life just, it's overwhelming and it's like so time demanding that even if I want to do stuff, I can't, because I have to do real life stuff, and if I ignore them, they'll turn into problems. But still, it makes me feel bad for taking long hiatus. Research is basically a house for priests. Oh, Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that word. Also, funny stuff. The place that the clubhouse is based on have some reports about missing persons. On what was the economic planning, you might think. Ooh, yeah. Like if there's any more info or like screenshots or something, keep sending them to me. I wanna see them. You met a bunch of our childhoods. Many people told me that, and I still can't believe actually because back then the traction got so much that there's a lot of comments that I missed of people asking, "The music is awesome in this video. What's the song? Uh, can you do this video? Can you do that video? Can you do a video on this topic?" And I missed so much of those comments that when I came back later in later years, I was like, I feel so bad. I gotta respond to them, even if it's been years. I have to respond to them. I have to tell them the songs of this video or that video. I have to tell them that I have a video of this topic if they wanna see it. I have to tell them that I'm working on this video, even if it's a comment like lately, like the past month. I've been responding to comments from like way back, comments that I missed like way back, like 5 or 6 or 9 years ago. I was like, I don't care if they no longer watch the videos. I don't care if they no longer check YouTube. I have to respond to them. Like like they took time out of their schedule or their life to check my content and enjoy a video that I made, that I have to tell them that I appreciate it. I read the comment and I'm responding to it. Started watching you in 2012 when I was 10. Now I'm 20. 10. If you were 10 years old, didn't my videos like seem too scary? Or maybe you were like me, like even when I was 10 years old, I was watching scary movies and scaring myself. Like I think I was 15 when I watched The Grudge. Uh there was this movie, it's a really old movie. I think it was called House. It was like a movie about the haunted house. And I think I was like 9 or 10 years old when I watched it. Like my parents didn't care. They didn't care if I watched. They didn't bother to like be like, oh, don't watch scary movies, you have nightmares. They didn't care. So I was like watching scary movies and creepy movies since I was little. So I watched this movie House that gave me nightmares. Then when I was 15, I watched The Grudge. And when I watched The Grudge, I actually, the night after that, the same night I mean, when I watched The Grudge, I slept with lights on. I was like, I am not turning that light off. That light off, that light is staying on. I don't care. I was like, I am not letting that grudge bitch show up to my room and do something to me that nobody will ever see me again. That ain't happening. That light is staying off. Fuck it. My cat is meowing again. I think it wants food. Don't feel bad for taking long hiatus. Take all the time you need. Yeah, there still will be sometimes when I'll be taking breaks. Like I might have like a tough show at the theater to make, like, so I won't be able to make like a video for like a week or 2 weeks. But I hope that it won't be like long hiatus, like months. Maybe like maximum of 1-2 weeks, maybe. Because I learned that YouTube does not like inconsistency. YouTube hates it. If you get inconsistent and don't upload often, YouTube will just brush you to the side and be like, you're done. That's something that really sucks, because I don't want to upload videos that are not well made, and sometimes videos take a long time to make. But YouTube hates inconsistencies, hates inconsistent uploading, hates long hiatus. YouTube just wants you to upload almost every single day. So I hope that if I take breaks, it won't be longer than 1 or 2 weeks. But yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to upload videos that are not well made and just rushed just to have something uploaded there so that YouTube doesn't brush me aside. For sure, you're the first spooky channel I subscribed to long ago. Thank you. There's a lot of creepy channels now, like like if all kinds of channels, like channels that upload creepypastas, channels that upload myths, channels that upload scary random videos. Like you probably all heard about the Mandela Catalog channel that uploads that Mandela Catalog videos. Which, by the way, I am thinking of making a video about the Mandela Catalog and try to how should I say it? Try to tie all the points and the knots, like what the hell is happening, like try to figure out what's happening. But video like that will take a long time because I have to watch all the videos, I have to write notes, I have to read other people's theories. Oh, I need water. Yeah. Let me just find some water, and I'll read more comments. No water here. Okay. Oh, there's two coconuts. Okay, that's good. One. Just climb the tree. Okay, what is this one? There it is. No, why are you running away from me? Just wanna drink you. As wrong as that sounded. Okay. Let's see for some more. Maybe there'll be more somewhere here, because this won't last me even 10 minutes. Gotta watch out for poisonous plants in the water, like poison fauna. Ah, there it is. Okay, got this one. And this one. Got it. Okay, let's go back to the... Just checking for snakes. Okay, no snakes. Okay, let's go back to my tent. My improvised tent. Open the coconuts. Drink them. And then start the fire again. Can I start it even with half full? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, that's good. Nice and cozy. Let's read some comments. If I missed any comments, it's because they moved up in the chat, and but I'm reading now the comments, so if anyone feels like their comment haven't been read, just write it again and I'll read it. Like there's no like I won't like time you out or something if you write a comment twice. Like it's fine. It's no biggie. I started watching horror movies in 2009 when I was 9, and I found your channel in 2011. That's the year I started, actually, in 2011. So you probably saw, what was one of my first, the number station video, maybe? And by the way, Doomer, if you're up to it, you can be the voice narrator for the Stray video about the post-apocalyptic kitty cat, because I think your voice will be perfect for the video. But now he can only send you screenshots, extra info, and some videos about the place itself. I mean, he can't really do much. This clubhouse place is only known by a very underground fan base, and that exists since 2004. And we all ever got a video about that place was in 2021. Still, I want to read about, like I said, if the information and the topic is not that big to fill a whole video, at least I can put it in like a compilation of creepy mysteries, and like have a compilation and probably be part of it, like the clubhouse thingy be part of the video. I remember the movie that scared me so much that I slept with the lights on was the movie called The Objective. I haven't heard about that. Made by the director of the Blair Witch Project. Oh, The Objective. Actually, let me write that down. I'm gonna check if that movie is good. Objective. Okay. Okay, let me write that it's a movie. Because later I'll read it like The Objective. What did I write that? So I have to write that it's a movie. I'm subscribed to a YouTuber that uploads maybe once a year. Like what was that YouTuber's name? Internet Historian. He uploads like twice a year and still gets like millions and millions of views, but I can get why that happens, because his videos are actually extremely funny. Like extremely funny. But yeah, he uploads like once or twice a year, or maybe 5 times a year maximum. Man, I miss the times when creepypasta were super popular, like 2013 to 2015, good times. Some of them are still popular, like the back rooms. Like, didn't the back rooms got famous in like 2020? Like, so famous that like there's video games and videos, and even like bigger budget studios are jumping into the idea and developing a game. So creepypastas are still a thing, but not many creepypastas get popular as before. Like, if like before there would be like 100 creepypastas posted. Out of those 100, like 80 of them will get popular. And now it's like if 50 creepypastas are posted, 2 or 3 of them will get popular. So they still get popular, but at a slower rate. Because, well, people move on and stuff. For me, when I think about creepypasta, I just can't forget when I used to be scared of every single Spanish GTA San Andreas creepypasta with Loquendo and the Silence team? Loquendo? What is that? Let me know what that is. I have been subbed for this channel for long. I don't remember when I subscribed, but I'm probably subscribed for at least 10 years. Which is probably during... No, not the Bunnyman video. Not the number station videos. That was like 2011. Maybe at the peak of the GTA San Andreas videos, like the CJ Mom's Ghost and the Ghost Train one. Still though, 10 years. That's a long time. And by the way, PBSA, don't think that I don't notice your often commenting. Like I often see your comments on my videos, which I extremely appreciate. I extremely appreciate that. Like, it's not like, oh, a comment. No, I actually remember people that comment often. Like, I remember them. I know them. Sure, I'm down to narrate again. Great. It will take me some time to write the script because I already started writing the script for Stray, but I ripped it 2 or 3 times because the flow of the narration wasn't working. It felt like too jumpy, like from topic to topic to topic, instead of like keeping the flow. So I have to first figure out the flow of the narration, and then also write the script. Wanted to stop by and show my support. I'm at school right now, but please keep the channel going. Please give yourself time to gather your thoughts and come back better than ever. Much love to you too. And oh, that's Spectrum Geeks. Yeah, I read your comment in the last video. And have a good time at school. And no, I'm not quitting. Actually, now when I finish this stream, I'm gonna probably get some food, take a shower, watch a movie or some YouTube videos, and then I'll try and read about the Clubhouse thing. And find more information. And if I have energy, I'll start writing a script for the next video that I'm planning. Your videos did scare me quite a lot. But at the same time, they were addicting to watch. Yeah, that was my idea. Like, not just make them like text music, and it was like try to keep like a flow like this, not too creepy, but like chillingly waking up your imagination for a creepiness flow. That was my idea. Guys, the internet historian. Yup, I knew it. When I say creepypasta, I primarily mean things like Slenderman. Well, well, actually, the Backrooms didn't start like a creepypasta. I think it was just like something on Reddit. Was it Reddit or 4chan? While Slenderman was like... It was like posted on some competition or something, and then immediately turned into a creepypasta. Like, immediately, like probably in the next week. While the Backrooms were first like just images of some unsettling rooms. Then I think it was like people started to make up stories. Then these stories developed into like an idea, and then this idea developed into like the SCP. Like it got like it... Somebody's calling me. Not right now. Yeah, my cat is meowing again. So, oh, it's meowing because it's playing with one of its toys. What? What? You don't like your toy? But yeah, the background started as a creepypasta on Reddit, if I'm not remembering wrong. I know, yeah, they started at Reddit, but I don't know if they started as a creepypasta or first as an idea and then grew into a creepypasta. Speaking of creators that have quit, I really miss Mullet Mike and his creepy gaming series. Oh, I remember Mullet Mike. Oh, I felt so bad because I was actually in touch with him. We used to talk, and one when I went into a hiatus, he was still making videos, and he messaged me if he could use one of my videos for a video of his. And I felt so bad because I didn't see his message. I felt so bad. Ah. I felt like, oh my god, he wanted to use a video of mine, and I'll be more than happy to give him all the permission he needs for a video. But I missed his message because I went to a hiatus. I was like, oh. But yeah, I remember Mullet Mike in Creepy Gaming. When he did his catchphrase like, and let's do some creepy gaming. Your first Slenderman video should be in the YouTube vault. Actually, you know what happened to the Slenderman video? To like the first one with the song from Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill 3, actually, Silent Hill 3, and it got copyrighted. The video got copyrighted, and you will never guess why it got copyrighted. The video of the first video for Slenderman got copyrighted, but not because of the Silent Hill soundtrack. Actually, the Silent Hill soundtracks are, I don't know if they're royalty free, but they don't get copyrighted. I guess, I don't know why, but you never guess why the Slenderman video got copyrighted. I think that video broke 1 million views. Yeah, it still boggles my mind how that video it's on its way to 2 million, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, it's Slenderman, but it's not like a movie about him. It's just like a creepy video about the topic and some recordings. Okay, what was that? I guess just the shadows. For a second, I thought there was a shadow on the ground. Mullet Mike, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, used to love his videos. Well, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Oh, one other thing, and I don't know if he wants me to mention it. Like, I hope he's not mad at me later. If anyone remembers like the original Myth Hunter, like if someone remembers and can tell me who was the original Myth Hunter that started it all. Was it because of the recording of the interview with the police guy and the guy who lost his daughter? Yes. Somebody actually copyrighted it. Somebody bought the rights for that audio. Like, I understand buying the rights for a music, for a song, but buying the rights for a voice recording. ACPs are pretty popping right now, bro. Maybe you try your hand at that. I thought about it, but but I remember that there's a lot of channels that cover it. Like there's like there's like channels that only cover ACPs. So if I wanna make an ACP video, it has to be something that hasn't been touched before, a topic about the ACPs that haven't been touched before, or like not explained or presented in a certain way that I can do it. But I would really love to make an ACP video. I don't know, David Dustin maybe? No, not David. It's not David. It's before David. Okay, it's starting to rain again. Like, it's not David. It's before him. Before David. Actually, me and David got inspired by his videos. By his meat hunting videos. Whoops. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just reload the save. Reload my save because I'm not playing right now. I'm just talking and enjoying the view. Dark Myth Hunter maybe? Nope. Before him. Before Dark Myth Hunter. Like me, Dark Myth Hunter, and David got inspired by this original Myth Hunter. Like he before us. He was before us. Before our channels, it was him. Seriously, nobody knows? Nobody remembers? Do we have an active Reddit community yet? I would love to make a Reddit page, like not just for my channel, but for everyone, like for a Reddit for like me, David, and Dark Myth Hunter. Like we can all have like moderator rights in that Reddit. But for that we have to be sure like that there will be at least a number of people that will do it, because it might sound like a little silly, but is there a point to make a Reddit if there's like 5 people in it? Like after all, it's Reddit, and you have to keep moderating, you have to keep watch of it, you have to spend your time working on it. So usually it's like do something like a Reddit or like a website or something whenever you have enough people that you know that your website will be active. Because as silly as it sounds, a website or a Reddit that has almost no members kind of seem pointless, because they will be like, it will take like weeks and maybe months for someone to type or write something in it. But yeah, if things get up and look bright, we might do a Reddit. We do have a Discord, and the Discord is pretty active, where me and David are in there. Like David is the owner, he's the admin. Okay, there's another comment that has been okay. It's fine. Okay. Well, you and David Dustin were the ones who popularized the meat hunting videos back in the day. I'm not sure about that because the original meat hunter who was uploading back then was actually pretty popular. He was actually pretty popular. Thanks this myths for more or less being one of the YouTubers that shaped me into a person I am today. Thanks so much. Thank you for the comment, but how did I shape you as a person? Like maybe I got you interested into the mysteries and the creeps and the scary stuff. When I think of a creepypasta that still scared me in some way, it has to be the Jeff the Killer, but not the creepypasta itself, just one image of Jeff itself. Is that one of him straight at the viewer? Jeff the Killer was actually, when I think about Jeff the Killer, there's a reason I don't like that creepypasta. When I was reading the creepypasta, it sounded so exaggerated. Like, the idea is cool, the images are cool, but then when I was reading the story, it was exaggerated as hell. And I didn't like that. That's why I haven't never made a video, because maybe I read the wrong one. Maybe I read a version that was like written by someone else. And then it got worse because fangirls decided to make him into this handsome Meiji boy. And I was like, no, I'm not making a video about that. Fox 306, that's the one. That's the original Meat Hunter, who is now a streamer. Actually, he actually streams often on Twitch and on his channel. And actually later I might be on his stream and talk to him, because he messaged me earlier today and he was like, hey, I watched your video and stuff. We chat a little, and then he was like, if you want, if you want, I may stream tonight, and if you want, we can jump into my stream and we can chat about it. We can talk more about it. So yeah, if anyone's interested, if Fox streams tonight, I might jump into his stream and we can talk more about this YouTube stuff and people giving up and channels dying and stuff like that. Though I'm not a fan of Reddit, I'll be willing to join if you made one. Maybe we just gotta make sure that the Reddit will be active, because having a Discord and a Reddit and not being active. Why is there a snake here? Snake? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. You stay there, Snake. I'll stay here. That's your spot there. This is my spot here. Yeah, this image is one of the things that got me into chills to this day. Then the rest of the stuff related to Jeff, I don't find creepy. I just joined your Discord server. I've been waiting for support to get back to me. Yeah, don't worry about it. David is the one who takes care of like joining. So if he doesn't check your ticket to join the server, It's probably because he's busy. He'll check it whenever he has time. He's never been like lazy on checking on joinings. So you'll probably be accepted in like probably maximum to the next hour or something. I know right now that he is probably at work. Yeah, you got me interested into scary stuff and mysteries. Those are to this day some of my favorite things. Yeah, mine too. Like the mystery, like when you read a good mystery, especially when it's a real life mystery, like something that really happened, or it's happening, or it's been found. Your imagination can like go wild and like, what is this? Is there something that we as humans have not found yet or not realized yet? Is there a bigger picture that we can't even comprehend? That we can't even what was that word? That we can't even comprehend yet. Like that's what is like the best thing about it. Like, is there something that we as humans don't yet understand, but it's all around us? Yeah, that's why I got out of the creepypasta. 13-year-old girls making them cute when they're intended to be nightmare fuel. Yeah. Yeah, they turned him into like this cute edgy boy, and I'm like, nope, I'm out. Funny stuff in recently people discovered the origin of the origin of Jeff, the original creepypasta file. Oh, send it to me. Send it to me on Facebook or Twitter or on Discord. Doesn't matter. Just send it to me. I wanna read about it or see it. It was the creator with a mask in his dark room, only with some flashlight on to show the mask. Oh, I remember the image. Oh yeah. I remember it. With the yellow circly eyes. Yeah, that was creepy. That was creepy. And then they turned it in, and they turned the idea into like they turned the idea into like this cute edgy boy. Wasn't there another thing that they created? Like they gave him a girlfriend or something? Was it Jane the Killer or something? And then it got ridiculous. It just got ridiculous. So I was like, I'm not making a video about this. They completely ruined it. Oh, maybe they take a look into missing 411 cases. I think those are pretty interesting. Anyone with me? Missing 411 cases. Let me write that down. What do you mean by missing 411 cases? Can you explain more? I just wrote missing. Instead of missing, I wrote missing. I know English. M-C-N-E. Oh my god, I completely ruined it. Now I wrote missing. God damn it. Why English so hard? Missing 411 cases. There we go. Missing 411 cases would be interesting. I actually never heard about it. Now I'm interested. Yeah, I live for unsolved mysteries, fascinating stuff to say the least. Yeah, and because I love mysteries and stuff like that, I for the past like few maybe 2-3 years, I've been extremely interested in like learning more about space. Like I love space. Space terrifies me. Like it terrifies me to the point where I have been like I have been like, if I play a game about space and if I get scared, I'll just Alt F4. I'll just out the effort, nope. And then in the next few minutes, I'll get back into the game and try again. But yeah, space terrifies me, but I love it that it terrifies me. Like those fears that you have, but you love feeling those fears. Like people who love to watch scary movies, they get very scared. Hello, Piggy. Alrighty then. Anyway, those people that love watching scary movies, they get so very scared from the movie, but they still love to watch it and get scared. It's like this. For me, it's like this. Space is like that. I get terrified when I play a space game, but I love that I'm getting terrified by playing it. Like I've been couple of years ago, I was playing the game. What was the game called? Elite Dangerous. And I have been extremely terrified. That game terrifies me to death. Like, here's a story. I was like playing the game. I was flying my ship around. Like the game is like enormously huge. Like the map is so big. It's so big that it takes weeks to reach one point from one point of the map to the other edge of the map. From one edge to the other edge, it takes weeks, and I don't mean like weeks to like play, then leave, start tomorrow, play again. No, I mean weeks of non-stop traveling without any breaks. Just from one edge to the other, it takes a week. Especially, of course, if you don't have like big, what were they called? Like those big ships that can jump that can hyper jump further than other ships. And when I was playing that game, I traveled to a star, and I was like, oh, let's explore this star. There is a lot of planets here. So I started exploring, and all of a sudden I see like 3 dots. But they were not like shaped like stars, you know, like dots like you see in the sky, like stars. They were like morphing. They were morphing, coming in and out, and like circling around each other, morphing. So I was like, ooh, what's that? What's there? So I start going towards that, and it gets stranger and weirder, and they keep morphing even more weirder, to the point where they get bigger, then they get smaller, then they get bigger, then they get smaller, then they vanish, then they disappear and appear again. So I was like, let me see what all this is about. And when I got close, immediately warnings and red lamps on my ship started going, and I saw that something started pulling me, and I was like, that's a black hole, that's a black hole, I am out. It turns out that they were morphing because there was a black hole, and the light from the stars behind the black hole was morphing, and the black hole started pulling me. I turned my ship, I booked it, and I saw that it kept pulling me. Like I couldn't leave. I couldn't escape. So what I did? Alt F4, and I still haven't logged into the game. Okay, I think I need to feed the cat. Kitty's hungry. Yeah, I'll feed you. Just a second. Let me just end the stream and I'll feed you. Got some sweets for you and treats. One thing I absolutely hated was the fact that the most popular Jeff the Killer story made him a teenager, when in original story from 2000 he was an adult. How would the teenager be able to do all this crazy stuff? That's why I didn't like the story that I read about it. Like he was a child, like a teenager, probably 12, 13. But the stuff that happened to him and the other kids did to him, like, kids don't do that. Kids don't swear revenge to kill someone. Like they don't behave that way. Like, sure, there's some crazy psychos out there, but they don't do that. Kids are kids. Like, what was it? He got into a fight with some kids, and then they swore revenge on him, and then they poured, what was it? Some flammable liquid on him, like some cleaner, and then they light it on fire. Like, kids don't do that. Like, I don't care how much of a bully a kid is. He won't do that because he'll be in jail. Like, he'll be in a juvenile jail after that. But no. So I was like, no, this story makes no sense. It sounds too ridiculous. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. Now I gotta go feed the cat because it's hungry. He got into a fight with them. They poured bleach on him, and then they set him on fire. Yeah, that's the story I read. It sounded so ridiculous because the kids were behaving like some villains from some R-rated movie. Like, kids don't do that. Like, I don't care how much of a bully a kid is. He's not gonna come into your house, grab your kid, pour bleach on him, on his face, and set him on fire. That's not gonna happen. Like, what were they doing in his house if they were bullying him in the first place? Makes no sense. No sense at all. Anyway, and before I go, I have the list of everyone who commented on the video. And that's a lot of people. And I don't know if I can read everyone and can pronounce everyone's name right, but I'm gonna try. In random order. Okay, let me just fix. Okay, your comment is approved. Okay. Starting from random order. To all the people who commented on my video that I uploaded. So, Filemo, Spartan 3D213, White Rabbit, Fala Falcon, Edo55, Night Watchman, that's a cool name actually. Sarah Williamson, who said that my voice sounded good, thank you. Shane Markham, The Otaku Punk, Asen Todorov, Chuck Plainview, Hyper Riddle 55, David Vexel, Diamondtron01, I also saw you in the comments in the stream, thank you for joining. Spectrum Gigs, I also saw you. Thank you for joining the stream. Old School Kurt, Anthony Vela, I'm Papa Ed, Dart Raven, just saw you saying hello, hi to you too. Sebastian Peep, Minandinho, PES underscore 2013. I love PES 2013 actually. In my opinion, it's the best. It's the best PES. Sebastian Burger 5. El Amigos Saint Loser. I'm not calling you. I know it says Saint Loser, but I'm not gonna call you loser. So I'm gonna call you Loser because it sounds cooler. And since you posted a comment and gave me support in my video, you're not a loser to me. Spectre Slot Baby, cool name. The Gremlin Player, Van Claire VR, Root Jaeger 2, and the next the next name of the person that posted a comment on the video. Religious people are gonna hate me. I found Jesus on the toilet. That's the name. That's the name of the person who commented on my previous video. Salma Hermes. CR341V3CR4F7ING. And no, I'm just joking. I know what it says. It says creative crafting. I'm just joking. Subgrew27, Sledge Music Room. That's actually my real life friend who's making most of the music for my videos. Source Spheres, Sam, The Okami Project, Farah's Taria, PBSA, thank you for joining the stream, Zeko2, Barry Hannon, Okinawa. Okay, that name is a little hard to say. Teleostecker 04, Mecha Enigma, Cooking Mania, Bombs. I am Elijah Alvarez, AM or AM, Minanda 10, Tier Sick, I don't know, whatever. That's the one of the names of the commenters on the last video. The Big Boss. Kept you waiting, huh? Faye Shiro. Omega. I actually know Omega. It's one of the members on the Discord. And this name, the next person, I actually bursted out laughing when I read the name. Discombobulated Shaggy. Bellstat, Zabit Productions, Zavi19, Porforio Thomas 70, Riot Girl, Runaways Spodiak, Firesticks 25, My Musical Dead. Hey, if you ever want, just send me the music you create. I'll love to hear it. Argent Moon, Skylar Moxley, Eternal Doomer, not gonna forget about you, and Argent Moon. That's everyone who commented on my video that I posted like the day before yesterday. Subscribe to you in 2030. You're a legend, man. Thank you. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you all for joining. I need to rest now, get some food, feed the cat because it's been meowing and asking for food. And when I rest a little, maybe start writing a script for a video that I want to make, or read the suggestions that people posted. What did I lose in the last 10 minutes? Was calling my parents. I was actually just saying the names of everyone who was posting on my video that I uploaded. The video uploaded about talking about my channel, and I wanted to say all of their names as a thank you and to show them that I actually read the comments and I actually remember names. So as a thank you, I wanted to read their names. I wrote it down. You can hear the list. So I wrote all of their names down. I wanted to say thank you to all of them and say their names of everyone. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you all who joined and watched and commented. And I hope I'll be doing something like this, like at least every 2 weeks or something, and just share thoughts and stuff. But yeah, gonna go rest now. Thank you all for joining.